We are here, day 3, starting another day. We are with another community. We're in the city of Chamba, and we've just arrived, and we don't know what we're doing yet. From what we can tell so far, we're going to learn a little bit about the guy in the red and white shirt, Steve, who was also with us the other day. You guys getting in there?
Oh yeah.
Lee is so much taller than everyone. He's so happy. So it's not actually entirely normal for this many people to come out to, you know, help one person. And one of the things that they've kept pointing out to us is that, you know, by us showing up, that's actually, like, the community all kind of comes together, and, you know, we're something like, you know, right now Steve is showing us. 1 second. Steve is showing us sweeping. And like yesterday with the roof building, normally a man just does his own roof and everybody just kind of works independently. And they actually said that they learn, like they don't realize that they can all help each other. That's not a part of their culture. And it's funny because it's not a part of Canadian culture, American culture either. I mean, we're all very independent. So they're independent and we're independent, but somehow when we come together, they said, like, they learned, oh, you know, the 3 people have never worked on a roof before, or this many people never did the chores before, but that they're gonna keep doing that. They're gonna start doing that kind of because of us, which is weird because I don't feel like we're all that inspirational, but they're, you know, pulling a message out of us that it's kind of hypocritical, I guess, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so us showing up, these people came out to see us and see the video, but then they also, because we pitch in, they pitch in. So it teaches them. Isn't that cool? I think it's really, I don't know, it's cool. That's cool.
In the first place, when the rains fall, 30 centimeters. I have a specific measure. I cut these pieces in 30 centimeters. Okay, so that's like a ridge. Okay. Yeah. Yes, and this distance between the ridges.
So all he has to do is snap it off and put it in the ground, and it'll actually grow.
But you have to space them between 1.5 meters. Yes.
And that's it. That'll actually grow. Believe it or not.
Plant other crops.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. So easy.
So easy. As long as it rains. So easy.
It talks about, you know, it's easy as long as it rains.
So we're on the way to Steve's maize field. So maize is like corn, and we're just walking down the street or the road, and look at just the gorgeous view that we are faced with right now. We get to experience this.
Yeah, that's
it's
beautiful.
Gorgeous. So
that's
nice.
amazing.
It's a beautiful country. It is. Mountains and hills and red dirt. It's all very nice.
I like the dirt.
Yeah.
We start with one side. Pull the soil together.
Go, corn, go! We're laughing at him already. I don't know, I don't think it's that bad. We're doing the other side. Make sure it's full.
I did maybe 5 minutes, and it's exhausting.
What do you got there?
A root.
Are you gonna eat it?
Yeah, you don't eat the outside part.
Cool.
So you get rid of that and then you eat the inside.
You eat the inside.
Does it taste?
How does it taste?
What does it taste like?
Is it tasteless or it's kind of
Hard
sweet?
texture.
Yeah,
Not very chewy.
a little bit like if you were biting into an uncooked potato.
It's a little bit like sweet
A
water.
little bit.
All right.
Sweet
And
water.
it has a lot of starch in it.
Just holding a chicken.
Then they start to figure out what they're going to eat that day. So, for instance, like today, if you are going to eat chicken, then you have to start preparing for the food.
Yeah.
But if you decide the same day, you see already late, the chickens are out because it's free range, then you have to chase it and catch it.
Oh my goodness. And he's gone. There's a chicken on the loose.
You got it. Good job.
Yeah.
You have to step on the legs and step on the wings. The reason being that it should not escape from you. We dig a little bit of a hole where the blood will drain into. The reason is we want the blood to drain.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so just hold the head.
You want me to step on it too?
Yeah.
You hold the head and cut?
Yeah.
Ready, hold.
Ready? Yeah, we're ready.
Now?
Yeah. So tell us your feelings. How do you feel?
It's interesting. I've never taken any life before.
Yes.
But I understand.
Yes.
I get it. And I mean, I've eaten chicken my entire life.
Yes.
And I'm very ignorant to what this is like. And now I know.
So that's what they do.
So in some ways I'm glad because I get to partake in eating chicken without any of the guilt.
Yes.
And this is something that could definitely make somebody a vegetarian.
Amen.
Corey had gotten some blood on his shoes from the chicken, so washing it off
And
now.
what he's waiting is to.
So I got out the tablet because it has a really big screen, and we've been recording videos and watching them back. So they're showing me different songs and sounds and dances. And, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Follow. 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 Jump. I jump. I walk.
Children, bark like a dog. Walk like a frog.
So they learn English in primary school, and they wanted to try talking to me in English. So we're communicating back and forth. What's your name?
My name is Rashid Assam.
Okay, go ahead.
The unit of this story is why monkey have a scar. A long time ago, people lived in a small house in a village surrounded by big forests. The forest had different kind of animals.
How do I say good? Good.
Good in Chichewa, you're going to say Majita Bunu.
Machita bueno? Bueno? Bueno is good? Machita? Very? Machita bueno. Bueno. So we're having lunch, and there's a meal that they've prepared, but also there's a meal that they've prepared, and this is the chicken that I caught and killed. And they, what did you do after?
Added, well, we had to plucked it and cut it up,
How was that?
Tomato, onion.
Oh.
It was weird. There's a bunch of feet in there.
Oh, I
Make
heard.
sure you didn't get a foot.
Were there small eggs still inside?
Yeah, there was like 10.
Ew.
Yeah.
10, like it looked like
somebody
just
told me that.
like sacks of yolk just there.
Whoa, that's so interesting.
Yeah. So I killed a chicken and 2 unborn chickens.
No, like 10.
What?
You killed an entire.
Every time you eat an egg, you kill an unborn chicken.
They may not have been fertilized, so it might be good.
Here we go.
There's some fertilizing highlights.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Tastes like chicken.
But it's good though. It has flavor.
And then one person, goalie. Goalie. We are on a team, so we need to get this past him. The trick is that you can't use your hands
Or your feet.
or your feet. Only this. So in the middle here, center, and then put your stick there. Okay? And then we wait, and then you say go, and then we go.
Go! Well, looks like you're passing on our national sports.
Yeah.
Good job. You're a patriot.
I'm gonna tell them it might be easier if they had brooms.
Oh yeah.
That way it has a little bit more to it,
Yeah.
but they seem to be enjoying it.
Yeah. So they're singing, this is a local band, and they are singing and playing a song that says, "You're most welcome in our town. Thank you for doing the work here and continue the good work." So they have to be awesome, and I love their instruments. They're like handmade, so.
We had a lot of first experiences with the chicken.
Ifeyo tinali ndi nthawi yambiri yopanga zinthu zatsopano zosidachitepo kuyambira kupha nkhuku.
And we were really honored to learn more about Steve.
Ndeti kuona kuti mwatilemekeza kwambiri komanso kuti tadziwa za moyo wambiri wa Steve ndi banja lake.
And also learn more about your education and your vision.
Komanso kuphunzira kunoko kumva kwa inu ku za maphunziro komanso masomphenya amene muli nawo ngati mudzi.
I felt really inspired hearing what you children want to be when you grow up.
Ndiye ndalimbikitsidwanso kwambiri kumamva kwa ana pamene amandiwuza kunena kuti afuna adzakhale chiyani akakula.
We like to believe that school is very important.
Na kwa ife timakhulupirira ndithu mwamvemvemve kuti sukulu ndiye yofunika kwambiri.
And also that dancing is very important.
Komanso kunena kuti osati sukulu yokhayi koma kuti munthu azikhalanso mchisangulutso kumavina kuchitako zina nzofunikanso kwambiri.
So thank you for sharing both of those things with us
Ndezimwe
today.
kwambiri chifukwa kuti makhala nafe ndi kutiphunzitsanso zimenezo kuvina ndi zina zotero.
We were very honored to spend the day with you all.
Tamva kukoma kwambiri kukhala nanu tsiku la lero.
Thank you very, very
Zikomo
much.
kwambiri pasi pa mtima tikuti zikomo.
And look at that view.
Look at that view. Oh, look. Jerk.
So we're done now for the day in terms of all of our activities with World Vision. It was a really great day. It was very eventful. We had lots of fun with the children. The purpose of the day was to go in and talk with Steve, who's been with us for a few days, and he is a home visitor for World Vision. So he volunteers and he checks up on the children in their homes and just sort of what conditions they're in and if everything's okay and like if there's problems, and he will know where to help. And so he has this notebook and he has all these like different things that he has to fill out if the children are happy, if they're hungry, or if they if the house is in good condition, or if they're getting rained on, sort of thing. The thing I thought that was really neat is that when he checks on one sponsored child, he actually checks on all of their siblings as well, even if they're not sponsored. So just to see if there is need there, and by checking on the one child and checking on their living conditions, he's also helping the other children make sure that they have a good home as well, even if they're not sponsored.
Today was awesome.
It was.
What a great day.
Don't fall.
Today we spent all of the day in the same community.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was really cool. I was the most useful when I caught and killed the chicken, which was something. And then after that, the girls were preparing the chicken, and there wasn't much for Samurai to do.
Yeah.
So we just kind of like made our own day, I guess. Like one of the adults ended up saying to me that the kids don't really have a lot of role models. And one of the challenges they have is that when people turn like 16, 18, a lot of them just get married and have kids and start their own family, but then they never do anything education-wise, and they don't ever leave the village, and they don't ever, and they want them to like see the world. And so,
That's like more about business as well, because like a lot of these people are self-sustaining, which is great, but then there isn't much development past that point.
Yeah, more to life than just living off the land. And so they told me to really encourage education. We were vlogging and Sam farted.
I'm not putting that in there.
We were vlogging and Sam farted.
I'm not putting that in there.
So it was just about encouraging education. It's all about just, I guess, like being a role model and encouraging education and you know, seeing the world and figuring out what they want to be when they grow up, and then that actually happening. Doing a lot of dancing today.
Yes, you should do more. While we drive, and we'll just stick a GoPro in the front and just have...
The kids would love that.
Yeah. They really like it when you wiggle your butt. They think it's so funny.
I like wiggling my butt. There's kids watching me right now. Look. They're laughing.
They're like, what are you doing?
I'm a good wiggler.
We had a really awesome time with Steve in the morning.
They're just giggling.
Yeah.
Give me daily vlogs, I want them in my subscription box. I wonder who might drop by, even though sometimes it's Canada outside. So don't go away, we're here every day. It's not ApprenticeEh, it's ApprenticeEh. Hey, 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 hey. Home is where the vlog is.